So for me personally, I would go like to as an entry point. I think $10 is a fair entry point. And if you go up to like you say like that again, talking about a Luvitar specifically, like the Ramfire, this or that, like the rare one, I would personally be okay to go up to about $100. My range is slightly like wider, I'd say. So $10 entry point, like for the basics, just to get your foot in the door. And then for those guys that want to go a bit higher, $100, give or take. So I think for me personally, I think the $10 point price point is very, very important. Like that $7 to $10 point is very important because that's how much a booster pack costs. If you're looking at things like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon cards, booster packs, if I'm not mistaken, is $6.99. I'm pretty sure that's the price of them. So that's a price that us as consumers are willing to pay for this type of like product, right? Where we pay for it, it's randomized, it's like a lotto ticket. We don't know. We're going to get a few items in there. One thing's going to be rare, one thing's not. It might be rare, it might be not. We don't know, right? And so this is something that we've conditioned ourselves to be okay with. $6.99, $7, $8, $9. That price point is okay. And so regarding the Illuvitars, I'm really, really happy that they made this change to what they're doing now. Because previously, I won't even lie, when it was like, yo, they had separate traits, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. And like tier 5 was like 2.5 ETH or something like that. Like theoretically, that's what they were going to say. And that's like $2,000 or like $3,000. No, that's like $5,000 now. That's like 5K. And it's like, nah, fam. Like, and the thing is, that was like for one Illuvitar. You get one Illuvitar in there. And it's like, you want me to bet 5K on a possibility? That's ridiculous, fam. Whereas right now, it's what? 0.015. I think that's what it is. And I don't even know. The last time we checked, it was like $25, which to me, honestly,
75,
Yeah, and 25, $25. And the thing is, right now with the new discs that they have, 25 and 75 for basic and ultra, right now you're getting 2 Illuvitars and 3 accessories, which again goes back to the whole point of the booster cards, the booster packs. It's like, oh, we're getting a pack of something now. I might be lucky with one of them, I might not be.
Yeah.
And it's like, for example, let's say I want to buy 10 packs. I pay $10, not $10. I pay for 10 packs. I get 20 Illuvitars. I did the math. 20 Illuvitars and 30 accessories for like $250. That seems like it's a fair trade. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, that seems fair. I have a whole heap of things. I can customize it the way I want. It just feels more reasonable to me. So for any in-game assets, I think, again, to onboard the Web 2 players, that $5 to $10 is definitely the entry price. I think less than that just makes people feel like it's not the actual asset that they have is not valuable at all. Like if you're buying
no value.
like I don't know what like a really bad Pokemon card is, but what's a Jigglypuff? I don't know what a bad Pokemon card would, or an energy card. Let's say an energy card.
Yeah, basic energy cards.
A basic energy card, right? I don't know how much that would cost. Maybe like 50 cents or $1 or something like that.
Probably not even that much. Yeah, probably 10
not even
cents.
that much. Yeah, right. So it's like if we start going underneath that $3 mark, it's like it's like whatever. But if we start at that $5 mark to $10 mark, it's like, all right, at least it's worth something. And then the rarer ones can go to like the $100, maybe $200 if it's like insanely rare.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm looking at it. And again, that price point is like, like $200. Again, I might be wrong here, but like collector's editions of games and stuff, they can go for like 150 to 200. So again, like these are prices that us as consumers are conditioned to be okay with. Not everyone's going to pay 200, but they have collector's editions that do sell for that, and people are willing to pay for it. So it's not like we're not, like you say, stretching it, being like, oh, you like games? Cool, $1 million. Like, yo, what? What just happened? So we're not trying to do that. So that's my thought there.
I like that.
Ranges,
no, it's correct. And I think like, give the entry point like $5 or something like that. Get the packs. I love the idea of like getting packs, because I'll go back to FIFA once again. Like Ultimate Team, what you would do is you would buy packs and you get the players, and you could have like buy the premium pack or the ultra rare premium pack, and you'd be like, oh, well, if I buy 10, I just need to get lucky with one, and I might get myself Ronaldinho or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
But
do they still have Ronaldinho in the Ultimate FIFA teams?
They've got, I don't know if they've got Ronaldinho, but they've got like legend cards or like icons,
crazy.
I suppose. So they do
Well,
have
they
some.
better have Ronaldinho. He's a gangster.
That's
He's a
right.
gangster.
I already said
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo, so I wanted someone that people could relate to, maybe.
Yeah.
Nice.
So all the old folk. Yo, Ronaldinho, right?
Ronaldinho.
Pele.
Maradona, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So where was I going with that? I was going, yes, like
The packs,
$5
yeah.
entry point. But at the same time, like you said, there are still people who will be ready to pay that $200, $250. Like you've still got to have the opportunity for those people to buy that. Like some people go in a store and they don't buy a Honda, they buy a Lamborghini. Like that's just the audience. That's the money that they've got, and that's what gets them excited. If they just buy a $5 pack, like it's not gonna get them anywhere. They're not gonna play the game at all and not pay. And it's like casinos. If you look at the numbers, like they make like, I think it's like less than 5%. I want to say like 2% of their money from the regular tables, and then from the high rollers is where they make like 98% of all their money just from the high rollers. And there's some good stories to that, but it just goes to show, like, you've got to have that premium as well, because some are gonna be able to buy it, but you still have to have that 500 point to get like the masses into the door.
That's right.
That's the mass appeal, right?
Yeah, there's two reasons that people buy cosmetics in game, right? The first one is for themselves, right? They buy something that they like, that they want to look at. If you're going to be looking at your character or your car or your house or whatever for hours on end, you want it to be visually appealing to yourself. The second reason is for virtual flexes for other people. And when you think about what, TSG, when you think about what the reason is for that, they want to be a part of a community, and they want to be recognized as being a part of that community. It's the same reason that people buy any sort of designer product. It's the same reason that people buy membership cards. You're not really buying it for yourself. You're buying it for other people to be able to see it and recognize you as being a part of the community, and not just any part. It's a very specific part too. I'm a person that owns XYZ item. Therefore, that says something about me, but only to other people that that are in that community. Because others, if you go to someone who's never, I would say never seen Pokemon, that's probably a stretch, but let's say that, it's a smaller game IP, and you show them, an in-game avatar, a gun in Call of Duty, and they've never played the game. It looks interesting, but it means absolutely nothing. But if you show someone who's in that ecosystem a particular item that cost a lot of money, or you had to grind, and you had some real major accomplishments to earn that thing, they're going to look at it and understand and get it, and it automatically sends a signal that you're part of that community, and maybe operating at a very high level or spending a lot of money.
I think a perfect example of this is like ETH Lizards or like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. Like, I remember when I put my ETH Lizard, like when it was going crazy, because I put my ETH Lizard as my profile picture on my WeChat, right? And like all the people I worked with, like they aren't into NFTs. They're like, yo, what is this? Like, it's so stupid. But then like a couple of people that were into NFTs, especially when the ETH Lizard hype was on, they were like, yo, you have ETH Lizards? Yo, what's up? Like, they know they know what time it is, right? Yeah. Like I had people be like, yo, you absolutely killed it. How many do you have? And other people like, yo, this looks stupid. And it's the same with like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. I remember like my wife was showing me one of her friends that was into crypto. She's like, oh, this guy's into crypto too. And his profile picture was a Bored Ape. Soon as I saw that, I was like, yo, my guy, killing it. And to my wife, it was like, yo, it's just a monkey. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, yo, my guy's killing it. And then I checked out his wallet, and he's like, yo, he's got 5 of these. And I was like, yo, nuts. So it's like, it's exactly that. It's just like, and it's not flexing. For me personally, it's not flexing to show, yo, how much money I have. Like in regards to when I pointed at myself for the flex, I think for me, the flex is like the brand that you're building. And especially as a content creator, it's like, I would love in the game, or as anyone in the game, if you're like a top player or just even like the funniest player, if you're a troll, if you can like cement your identity in a skin or a cosmetic and start to build a following around that, like it's just a cool thing to build that brand, because we live in a digital age now. We all need to have a brand of some kind, right? So whether that's actually like a presence online via YouTube or TikTok or whatever it is, or if it's just in game where no one knows your face, but they recognize your avatar, like they recognize your name, right? Like Troll69, like Gotcha Mom, like whatever. Like if you have something iconic like that, it builds a brand. So I think those are the flexes that I'm looking at, not necessarily like the financial flex. It's like for me personally as TSG, I want to have like a squiz with a hat and a pipe, like, and I want that because that represents me, not because it's like going to be worth a lot of money. And that's why, again, I said this before. That's why I'm really excited about the Illuvitas. I don't want people to just be like, oh, Kieran has this, I want to recreate this. It's like I want people to like, yo, show me your like creativity. Let me see. This is your chance right now. Batch 1. No one's gonna have this again. Like, get what you want, design the brand that you want to build, like represent yourself. Like, I think it's gonna be super powerful if people play into that.